God, that's amazing.
You can't have toms yet, Ash.
I know.
That's for later.
Hey, what is up? YouTube, Andrew Rooney here, full-time drummer and drum teacher based right here in Auckland, New Zealand. We're back with a very special PayPal request. It's for a friend of the show, Mike Cobb. Hey, Mike. How are you? Doing good? He has left a comment here. Ash Soan on Drumeo hears, I hate everything about you for the first time. Ash has a new course of Drumeo centered around playing only on the kick, snare, and hi-hat. So for this, here's for the first time video, they decided to have him create the part using only those three instruments. The amount of variation and texture that he gets out of that limited kit, combined with his amazing feel, made this super entertaining, and it seems like it'd be right up your alley as a drum teacher. Well, Mike, it is right up my alley.
That's what she said.
Cut that up. No. Ash Soan, one of my absolute favorite drummers on the planet. I was lucky enough to interview Ash for my podcast, the NZ Drummer Podcast. We got right into what it is to be a session musician, and to be a session musician at his level, man, ain't no joke. Real quick, before we jump in, if you are digging the channel, be sure to flam that subscribe button. Remember, you can kickstart your drumming education for free on me. Grab my 30-day free trial in the description below. And while you're there, you can check out my recommended gear links over at Sweetwater and Toman, if you do need anything. And as a little reward for anyone who's going to go check out those links, here is a picture of a baby kiwi. Kiwi bird. It is a long one.
That's what she said.
So let's get into it.
You've got to put your money where your mouth is. So we're going to disassemble your kit.
Oh, unlimited. I want to hit a cymbal, but there aren't any.
Oh,
Just kick, snare, and hat. Sometimes that's all you need.
already sounds great.
That's so cool.
Already
What
sounds
are they
good.
called? Can you tell me?
Can't tell you yet.
Okay. You
That would
can't
be
tell me
against
yet.
the rules.
Okay.
This song has 1.1 billion streams.
I love this game.
This song must have trended again on TikTok or something, because I had a student request this about a year ago. Does that sound right? I don't know if anyone out there is using TikTok. I'm not a TikTok guy, to be honest. It was odd to have a young student request to learn this. And guys, real quick, I am loving the kick, snare, hats vibe. I've done whole gigs on this setup. 3-hour gig. I'm telling you, I love it. I love the simplicity.
All right, Ash.
Hello, mate.
Now we're at the fun part.
Such a
I
good
know.
guy.
Can't wait.
You recently
The setup's
filmed
simple
a course
anyway.
called Kick, Snare, Hat.
Correct.
And we figured you've got to put your money where your mouth is. So we're going to disassemble your kit right now. And you're going to be doing this next challenge on a kick, snare, hat kit.
Oh, fantastic.
3 pieces. And there's no better drummer to do this than you.
Well, I can think of a couple, but that's very kind.
Say goodbye.
Au revoir, as they say.
Maybe just talk a little bit about what students can actually learn in the course.
Yeah, so obviously we focused on these 3 elements of the drums, which we all feel here at Drumeo, and I do as well, feel that this is obviously the core of the kit. 16th notes swung, 16th notes, we touch on halftime shuffle, we talk about
King
just
of the
general
halftime
song
shuffle.
playing and a more of a minimalist approach, and trying to get a little deeper into these 3 voices.
Go check it out. The link is down in the description. But before we jump in, there might be some people who haven't seen your video.
So guys, you can do that course for free on my link. You're telling me you don't want to do an Ash Soan Drumeo course for free? This guy's the hit maker. Go and make it happen.
On Instagram, list a few of the bands and artists that you've worked with.
Oh.
Sure. Well, I'm Ash Soan. I'm a UK independent session drummer. I have been for a few decades. Sinead O'Connor I've toured with, Tori Amos, and also another British band called Snow Patrol. I've done sessions with the
Adele.
likes of Adele and Celine Dion and Dua Lipa, and I've been busy over the years, and I'm very happy I'm here at Drumeo at last.
This is going to be a blast, and it
Yeah.
actually took me a while to come up with a list of songs that hopefully you don't know.
Yeah.
But also is trying to keep this three-piece kit in mind because...
So even more of a challenge.
Even more of a challenge. This is the first time any
He
drummer has
doesn't
ever
need
done
anything
this,
else.
where we've actually
Wow.
deconstructed the kit.
Okay.
So the rules of the game are simple.
Yeah.
We're going to play you a drumless version of a
Yeah.
popular song.
Right.
You can come up with any drum part you want. You can chart it. You can listen to it 10 times, 20 times.
I'm going to try and not chart it.
I was going to
Okay.
say, he's going to chart it.
Yeah.
And then at the
He'll
very end,
chart
we'll
it.
tell you who the drummer is, what the song is,
Wow.
and we'll
Yeah.
play you the original part.
Amazing.
Okay, here is our first choice.
Cool drum track on the original too. On the actual track, I mean.
Every time we lie awake, after every hit we take,
I don't know who it is.
feeling that I get, but I haven't missed you yet. Every roommate kept awake by every sigh and scream we make.
You can already hear the bass pattern, right?
Feelings that I get, but I still don't miss you yet. Only when I stop to think
You can hear
about
the
it.
vocal effects in this isolated one.
I hate everything about you. Why do I love you? I hate everything about you. Why do I love you?
Never noticed that high harmony in there before.
I've never heard that in my life, that tune. Literally the first tune. I know, I'm sorry.
That does not happen very often. This song has, at the time of filming this, 1.1 billion streams.
I'm sorry, whoever they are.
People out there are going to say, BS, he's definitely heard this. Everyone must have heard this song. It doesn't work like that. Ash Soan's not hanging around listening to 3 days. 3 days grace? 30 days grace? 3 days grace. It happens, people.
I'm excited to see what you do on a three-piece kit.
Yeah.
This is going to be cool.
So
How's it
what
going to
decade
crash?
is that track?
So this came out in 2003.
I mean, the good thing is, I was sort of fully operational in the 90s. I feel comfortable, like with it musically. I feel good about it. I'm also going to try and do something interesting, hopefully, with it.
I'm glad we deconstructed your kit because
gonna
hopefully
kill
that
it.
makes you feel
He's
a
gonna
little bit
kill
more
it.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's obviously pretty rocky. I mean, it reminds me of all of that, you know, that sort of Seattle vibe. What are they called? Can you tell me?
Can't tell you
Okay,
yet.
you
That would
can't
be
tell me
against the rules.
Okay, they're probably massively famous, and I'm going to look like an absolute.
Okay, so you're not going to chart it.
I might just try and play something to it, if that's all right. And I'll try and
He's gonna chart
respond to it, like if we were all in the room together. And they'd obviously be ignoring me because I don't know who they are.
Oh, yeah.
Every time we lie awake, after every hit we take, only when
Wow.
I stop to think.
Oh, the displacement.
I hate everything about you. Why do
Quarter notes, okay. Oh, baby.
Yeah, dude. That's so cool. So how does that feel? First take.
It feels good. I like them. Yeah, that first chorus, I think, caught me out.
Channeling a lot of those 90s,
Exactly.
like Dave Grohl is.
Exactly, trying to. You know, unlimited. I want to hit a cymbal, but there aren't any.
Well, I mean, you're getting some good mileage out of the hats.
Yes. Like something happened in that sec. I did start.
So he's kind of crashing on the hats a little bit, using like that open hi-hat accent crash and flamming in place of toms. I guess you could think of it in place of toms, but also linear. Did you notice the linear lick between the hands and the feet? Well, between snare and kick. Looks very stripped back, doesn't it? When you see it, especially from that overhead shot, kick, snare, hats, very, very stripped back. I love it. I love this. I gather from the comments, people think I'm really into big kits. You know, drum teacher, you drummer guy, big drum kits. Look at this guy's big drum kit. No. Yeah. We all love the big drum kits, but we also love the small drum kits. We love the small drum kits. We love all the drum kits.
Like going over here and displacing the beat. I want to do a bit more of
that
that. That's
displacement
another
was
idea
cool.
that's pretty curveball-y. Just have fun with it.
I also found it interesting, you were saying earlier, a lot of the sessions you're doing, for example, Adele isn't going to send you an unreleased song.
Oh no, they never send.
So you're going into a studio and actually hearing that for the first time there.
Absolutely. Often they'd play it, so I'll be in the control room, they'd play it through to me, and we talk about sound, and then I'd sketch it out, like almost immediately.
That's
so I'm going
all you
against
need.
what I would do. But I sort of quite like it because it's, you know, for the fun factor for everybody watching it, like something might happen. I can do an alternate take now, maybe.
And who knows, it might be the final.
He's not going to need much. Sorry, one more interruption. This is kind of Ash Soan's bread and butter. As he just said, you know, he's a session guy. He is hired to make music feel good with very little help, a little discussion about feel, and then leave it up to him. He's the pro. He's the drummer. He is the hit maker. He knows what to bring to it. You know, these guys are always going to follow a little bit of direction and be collaborative in the approach, but he knows what's going to work. I love that displacement. I hope he keeps that. Final take already. Oh.
Every time we lie
Displacing.
after every hit we take,
Beautiful.
every feeling that I get, but I haven't missed you yet. Every roommate kept
Now a bit straighter when it rocks out a bit.
by every sigh and scream we make, all the feelings that I get, but I still don't miss you yet. Only when I stop to think about it.
I love it. Disco beat. Did not see that coming. Very animated style, right? Beautiful. I love those delayed snare hits he's doing. This is where he was doing the 16th note thing, right? Oh, come on! Jeez. the whole time. I knew it. Yeah, keep it going, man. Vamper.
Wow. Dude, I think you've just made everyone watching, including, I think, all of us in the room, want to get rid of our drum kits and go to a three-piece.
Yes, that's the idea.
So cool, man.
Let me get my breath back a little bit.
How did that take feel?
It felt really good. Missed the end twice, though.
I think we've got a montage of probably 40 other drummers missing the end.
Missed the ending, damn it. This is when you need a chart.
I didn't know where it was going to end.
All right, Ash, you ready to figure out what this is?
Yeah.
This is by a Canadian band called 3 Days
Oh, they're
Grace.
Canadian.
Right?
Have you heard of them?
No.
Okay, great. The drummer's name is Neil Sanderson. Drums and backing vocals on this track.
Wow.
Over 1 billion streams. But we're gonna play you the original here.
Oh my God.
There's some like iconic kind of drum parts in this song,
Yes.
fills and stuff.
Which I, of course, I've got no idea about.
Every roommate kept awake by every sigh and scream.
It's a really cool original part too.
All the feelings that I get, but I still don't miss you yet. Only
Just keeps going straight through there.
stop to think about
I liked the half-timey. He did do a bit of that triplet thing.
Ah. Oh, well, he definitely gets the gig if it's me and him auditioning. What's really fascinating, though, is the triplet
Right?
that I went there.
Yeah.
It was almost sort of screaming out for a couple. And it's obviously
A big
clearly
pregnant
integral
pause
part
in the
of
music, yeah.
Of his part.
Yeah, that one.
Ush into the chorus,
Yeah.
Nice. I'd have done that.
And you just need a crash cymbal for next
And
time.
that would be handy. Tom there too. Around that time, I did a record in 2001 with a big time rock producer in LA, a guy called Ross Robinson. He was producing Korn and Slipknot at the time. Actually, it's really a similar sort of sound. The band that I was working for with him they were called Vex Red. When people hear it, they're like, "That can't be you." You know, but it was proper, like my shirt off. I wouldn't dare to do that now. So yeah, that kind of music, I'm really aware of it. You know, clearly not aware enough that I do that song. I mean, I also overplayed my part. I'm messing around because of just as a caveat.
You also had half the kit that you had too, so.
I was trying to experiment and see. Oh God, see how far I can go. What I wanted to do. At some point, I've heard this.
He would have
that-
just
that
wanted to go
Copeland
straight.
we were talking about earlier, which was
Oh, come on.
I just want to hear what that would sound like.
it
Thank
might be
you.
absolute.
Thank
But
you,
let's see.
Brendan.
You never know until you try it. You know, it might be crickets.
Yes. Oh my God, that's amazing.
You can't have toms yet, Ash.
I know.
That's for later.
I don't need those bastards.
Wow, so I hope you like that. 3 Days Grace, I hate everything about you. Please jump on my course, kick snare hat, over at Drumeo. By the time I see you next, I would have got my breath back. Is there another tune?
Yeah, we got another tune. Oh. But I won't say anything yet.
Yes.
Excellent. Oh, good. I love this game.
Okay, so the amazing drummer Ash Soan Has never heard I Hate Him
wow.
Without You, and I'm going to check out his interpretation. Funky.
This is so
Kick, snare,
cool.
and hat. Sometimes that's all you need.
I love how he started laying into it there.
Ooh, I love that. I might have to change that to how I play in the future. Love that.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to go back. I love the kick placement on this fill too. Here.
I might have to change that to how I play in the future. Love that.
Oh, such a cool little phrase.
There's some triplets. Ooh, I like that. Just locking it in, 4 on the floor. Ooh, that double time. Love it.
So good.
Very cool, very cool, very tasty, super groovy. Thanks for doing that. I appreciate it. That's awesome.
How nice is that? That is so nice.
It's an addiction. You tell yourself it's the last cymbal or the last tom, and before you know it, your kit looks like this. When there's an entire universe you can explore on just kick, snare, and hat.
100%.
In kick, snare, hat, you'll improve your technique, feel, and creativity using the 3 elements of the drum set every groove depends on. You'll learn how to really play straight and swung grooves on the hat, how to tastefully add ghost notes on the snare, and how to build nasty, nasty grooves and fills with your kick. And every lesson includes original tracks and notation for you to play along with, so you can nail every groove. This isn't another course where you're left alone to practice between lessons. The lessons are your practice. All you have to do is press play, and if you ever get stuck, discouraged, or even just feel lonely behind the kit, I'll be right there with you. Every weekend of the course, we'll go live to talk drums, and maybe we'll even have a cup of tea. You'll ask questions, share progress, and connect with the other drummers on the same journey. 4 one-hour sessions to help you stay inspired and moving forward. Right, let's have it. I've learned that a great groove on kick, snare, and hat is enough to build a career on.
I mean,
every band wants to work with you. This course will give you a solid practice routine to help you get to the next level. By the end, you'll be playing everything with better feel and confidence. I'm thrilled to share this with you, a course that will push your limits, strip away distractions, and get you back to what really matters, the groove. Click the link to join my first ever Drumeo course. I'll see you inside the course.
Amazing. I am so glad they've got a guy like Soan on, a different voice, you know, English guy, and coming from that real deal session world. You know, there's not a huge amount of session drummers left. I mean, not at this level where you're playing with, you know, a Celine Dion, with a Adele, like real deal Grammy winning songs. It's not a huge amount of those type of drummers left. There's not a huge amount of that type of work left, full stop. So it does get concentrated into some of these guys who are just a little bit extra special. I think we got an insight on this video into some of the things that make a guy like Soan a little bit extra special. I really do encourage you to check out my episode with him on my podcast, the NZ Drummer Podcast, where I did a extended interview with him, and we went into a lot of the concepts and ideas behind being a session player and how that whole world looks. I'm really glad that he mentioned there that he overplayed that performance. So despite not having much stuff, despite only having a kick, snare, and hats, and literally, I mean, he's got one drum to hit, you know, for a whole song, fills and everything. We've got one drum. So we've got to use our dynamics. We've got to use this and that. But he did still stress that, hey, I overplayed that. That's not, of course, what he would do in a session. It's Drumeo. It's a drum-oriented video for drummers, and it's a bit of fun. You know, it's not an actual session where he's just trying to lay down the song, you know, as clear and as straightforward and like following your gut feel and instincts. As a drummer at this level is never going to overplay like that in a session. Although, I mean, it sounded pretty cool, but you could hear him like really searching and having fun, and even the face like smiling and using a lot of ideas. And just his general demeanor, right? When we're talking about session players, oh man, I need to do a video on session drummers because this gets so misunderstood. And you'll see a lot of people with session drummer in their Instagram bio, and it's like, okay, how many sessions have you done in the last year? And I don't mean sessions where you just post a video to Instagram. That's not a session. That's just you recording a video for Instagram. I mean a session, recording session. That's what a session is, a recording session for an artist, for a band, where you're the hired gun. You've got to make it happen. You've got to make them sound good. I mean, to get hired, you have to make other people sound good. I'll repeat that. To get hired as a session player, you literally have to make other people sound good. It doesn't really matter what you do or how good you sound or how satisfied and artistically validated you feel as a player. Who cares? We're hiring you, much as I would hire a plumber to fix my taps or an electrician to fix a wiring issue on my house. Now, I'm not putting Soan in the same category as a plumber, right? Or an electrician, because that's ridiculous. But you get my point, hopefully, that generally a hired gun, like big artist, big producer, time is money, we're on the clock, can you make it happen? And that's what this course is obviously all about, making it happen. It's already been a long video, so we are going to leave it there. Guys, remember, pick up my 30-day free Drumeo trial and go and check out that course. I'm going to be doing the same because anything Soan is laying down, we want to be picking up. Guys, until next time, take it easy. Keep chopping wood. Ciao.